Crash. Uh-oh.
No, they're
the N plus I curse.
They're actually showing that you can unplug the network and plug it back in.
The first interop, the FDDI demo, didn't work. There was no interoperability. They had a big crash in San Jose. And like 100 engineers scrambled and they fixed it, but it took like 2 days. So it's a legendary phenomenon at the show, the trade show glitch. It's how this thing started 20 years ago. But you didn't have one. You just rebooted the server.
We just rebooted it, so it's actually 16 servers.
Okay, over here? Yeah, let's take a look at that.
So here it is. To run over 1,000 DVDs.
Yep.
16 servers.
Right.
Quad socket, quad core, Xeon.
Quad core Xeons.
Yep,
like
quad socket.
Yep.
So 256 processors.
So we're talking 2.8 gig processors.
Yes.
So there's 8 cores in each of these servers.
16.
16 cores.
Quads.
Okay, I got to do a quad, yeah.
So quad.
And they're running Linux?
They're running Linux. No disk drives.
Empty.
They've got...
All these Celestial 4 drives, typically what, 500 gigs or a terabyte?
Depending on what you want. If you want performance or if you want capacity.
Okay.
They've got an NVIDIA graphics card.
Right.
They've got a network interface card. They plug into this switch.
What do we got up here? Is that a...
Mellanox.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Mellanox, we interviewed them earlier this morning.
Great company, a partner of ours.
Yeah.
Then we come down here, and it networks
700 disk drives
to this one drive. And all of them, since they don't have drives, net boot off of that right there. So they net boot, and then every video is being streamed off that one drive. So basically, that's a SAN. And the best way to look at it is each one of these little cards has 200 NAND. So there's 400 NAND on here. One NAND is equal to the performance of a single disk drive.
I'm not familiar with the term NAND.
Okay, so that's a good point. Yeah, that's that flash chip that stores data in your iPod or your iPhone. So those little chips have performance equal to a hard drive, which is why you can put them in your iPod and stream video. We run 400 here, so it's like having a 400 disk array that'll fit in your hand.
What does this thing cost?
2 months ago.
To the end user eventually.
They start at $2,400.
So what kind of capacity?
Basically what that is.
Goes up to 640 gigs, and the 640 gigs is just roughly $9,500.
So it's about
That's what we call small
100
random
more expensive than a hard drive.
In order to do that, in order to open any
No, that's not fair, because remember, each one of these chips is equal to a hard drive. So a single chip is only a few dollars. Okay, so if you were to aggregate 400 hard drives with fiber channel switch, fiber channel host bus adapters and cables, your price per gigabyte, we're $14 a gigabyte. You're probably going to be $60, $70, $80 a gigabyte for the disk array. So we're about a third to a fourth the cost. We're cheaper. We use 1/100th the power. We're about a third the cost. We're a fifth the operating expense. And we're easily 10 times the performance.
Amazing. Now, why hasn't this been done before?
because we're so much faster.
You know, there's a great book by a gentleman by the name of Clayton Christensen. It's called The Innovator's Dilemma. And you have to say to yourself, if I built a business model around aggregating disks, and I can charge $100,000 or $200,000 for a disk array, why would I want to replace it with something that for under $10,000 is faster?
It's disruptive.
Yeah, so it's a classic innovator's dilemma.
Also, has the price of that flash been coming down the last couple of years?
50% year on year.
So it got its own Moore's Law on the cost curve, going the other direction.
I'm sorry?
It has its own kind of Moore's Law on the cost curve.
Yeah, that's a really good point. We call it Moore's Law squared. So as the performance, the capacity doubles, the price halves. So we're following, and then the benefit to processors, which are also doubling in performance every 18 months, we call it Moore's Law squared, in that the benefit back to the servers is double.
That's really cool. So as long as semiconductor technology keeps coming down to sub-micron levels following Moore's Law, the memory people will benefit first, and you will benefit even more.
You would think, except that they actually put these processes on the smaller fabs ahead of RAM.
Yeah.
So the innovation benefits
DRAM,
this.
right?
No, this
it's
is
Flash
Flash.
RAM.
So
Right.
this benefits
Flash.
before RAM.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
actually benefit, then memory benefits, then everything else.
Sweet.
So this is ahead of all other
It's
processes.
like Moore's Law's cube for you guys.
Hey, that's a good point. Look at you.
Let the
That's
good times
great.
roll.
You need to go start doing marketing. You need to write ad copy
Oh,
there.
I've done that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Hey, thanks
That's
a
called
lot.
blogging. Thank you. Very
I hope
interesting
that answered
company.
the questions, though.
Yeah. Now, when were you guys formed? A few things about your company, real quick.
We came out of stealth mode in late 2007.
And roughly, how many employees are you up to now?
Just over 100. Well, just under 200. I was going to say 150, but we're over that now. So,
And you're in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City and the other half of the company is in the Bay Area, Redwood Shores.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're a local guy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And let's see, our sales and marketing teams out of the Bay Area. Jim Dawson is our executive VP of sales. Just joined our team
Great.
from 3PAR.
Great.
Our chief scientist is Steve Wozniak, co-founded Apple. And
Yeah, you've been in the Mercury News.
yeah,
I remember
we got a pretty good team. We're having fun.
Yeah, well, what a tremendous demo. You can see the screens going over here, and I'm ready for you guys to invest in the show. And,
Oh,
Startup World.
fingers crossed. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. I really
See you
enjoyed
later.
it. Okay. Steve Bell reporting from Startup City, and that's quite a marketing demonstration. It's a very interesting story.